Okay, so dosto, right now we are standing at the booth of Urban Tales, and it's a group of 7 creatives who have come together to bring out some amazing stories from the urban setup. Right now here with me is Aalok Joshi. Hello Aalok, welcome to Comics Animal. And just hold this in for you. So could you please just take us through how did this concept come about?
Yeah, mostly all of us met at this group called Urban Sketches Mumbai. It's a group of people who promote drawing live on location as opposed to drawing from reference or from a photograph or something. It's basically meant for perfecting your drawing skills, perspectives, and also for socializing. Art can be a lonely business at times. It always helps to meet like-minded people and learn something new. So that's where we met, and we took our love for urban spaces, for storytelling, and for comics in general to bring you these books. We have some books, we have some prints, and that's how that happened. Each of us have a different, background and a different art style. So if I'm talking about myself, professionally, I'm a dentist. I practiced dentistry until the pandemic. I worked in a COVID hospital for 3 years, and after that I decided I needed some time off, and in the interim I started doing this. I'll continue doing this with whatever else that I do, because medicine is something that you never leave 100%. So let's see. I'm just looking forward to making some more new books.
And then for how long have you, when did you start actually? When was this project started?
Okay, so we actually started publishing our comics in 2023. March 2023 was when we launched with our first set of 5 books, and we have been adding a couple of books ever since. Since our books are totally creative centric, we don't really have a specific timeline regarding books. We want our books to be as perfect as the artist wants them to be. So we only announce a book when it's kind of done. We believe that we need to give our fans the greatest that we possibly can.
Okay, so I like this idea about capturing the urban tales, catching the daily happenings that we see in metropolitan cities. So are all these stories a result of those personalized experiences, or there is some element of fiction also?
Well, there'll always be an element of fiction or dramatization in most stuff. So we have a lot of variety in that count also. Some of our stories are life experiences. Some of them are things that they are so adjacent to life that they could happen, and some of them are just pure fiction. But all of them have some form of experience in one way or the other.
Okay. So I'll just move on to the next person. Just hold it close to your listening. So just a quick introduction about you, and then about your stories, and how did you get attached to this group?
So my name is Girish Malap. I'm a professional illustrator, and we are doing this from 2023. And this is my book, Hiranya Garbha.
Okay.
So this is a silent comic, which is about the journey of an artist and his creation.
So no dialogues whatsoever. It's picture driven. It's a picture story basically. Okay. So how has this experience been working with this group?
Yeah, actually it's really nice because we are all coming together and creating different stories and reaching to the audience. It has been a great experience.
Okay. So we'll move on to the next. Your name and since when you have been attached to this group.
Okay, I'm Riya, Thakkar, and we have all found Urban Tales together. So we have been there through conception of UTC, and so Girish and I, we co-created this comic. It's called RJ's Fool, and it's a comic that depicts a little girl's bond with her grandmother. So yeah, it's completely hand-drawn, hand-painted, watercolor. And that's what we both actually are interested in, like children's stories and watercolor illustrations. So that's where it came from.
Okay. Aalok, one last question before we end this thing. What would you say to young writers who are still exploring their true potential, who are yet to brush their art of storytelling? What should they spend time on? How can they, hone their skills, writing skills?
They should spend time on absorbing all experiences. If it's a film, it's an experience. If it's a comic book, it's an experience. If it's a train ride, it's an experience. Look around, you will see stories everywhere, right? So just don't stop thinking, don't stop reading. आप कॉमिक राइटर हो, आप आर्टिस्ट हो, किसी भी तरह से आप लाइफ से एक्सपीरियंसेस ड्रॉ करेंगे तो 100% आपको मिल जाएगा. देर आर सो मेनी पीपल हुम आई हैव सीन, दे थिंक के आपको एक्सपीरियंसेस सिर्फ कंटेंट एब्जॉर्ब करने से मिलता है. वेल दैट इज ट्रू, दैट इज नॉट 100% ट्रू. There are so many artists whom I have met who told me that take inspiration from life, take inspiration from nature, and ये बात को आप ध्यान में रखेंगे तो पता चलेगा आपको कि there are, even if you don't have new stories, you will always have a new way of telling something.
Yeah.
So eventually, as long as you give yourself 100% to the finished product, it will always result in something that you wanted done best in your way. I think that's what counts.
Okay. So, will you be participating in other cities also?
Yes, that's how the plan goes. We'll be going to Chennai, I guess, next, and उसके आगे भी हैं cities.
So, these cities must be divided between all 7 of you.
Yeah, depending upon whatever, how availability, convenience, health, and other responsibilities. So, yeah.
I get it. Thank you so much for your time.